Hello everyone, we are Team Valkyrie and we present to you our solution Bandobast. This is a prototype of our solution. Our chosen PS is Kavach 013, which is a tool for monitoring ground personnel. As you can see, we have tried to build an intuitive and easy to use dashboard for our supervisors where they can view all the officers that are deployed on duty. There are three broad categories that they can view them in. Officers which have been inactive since a long time, officers which are currently inactive, and officers which are currently active. We have tried to display this in a sort of a heat map for easier classification. Moving on to some features. If you want to view all the officers of a particular category, you can do that as well, and it shows you all those officers highlighted. If you want to view a particular officer and his stats, you can do that as well through our application. Other features that we have added are viewing the attendance, viewing the stats of the SOS signals sent, the messages sent and received, as well as asset transportation, which gives you the best path of transporting some important asset from one place to another. Lastly, we have the generate SOS signal button on the website so that in case of an emergency, the supervisor can notify all the officers deployed on the bandobast duty in just one click. So that was our prototype, Bandobast. The features explained in this video are only a fraction of what we plan to implement. Other than that, we also want to add features like creating a bandobast where we will have machine learning models which suggest the number of people and which officer should be deployed for a particular bandobast based on the reports generated by the previous bandobasts. Other than that, we will also be able to view an in-detailed report of all the previous bandobasts, which will include the number of messages and SOS signals sent, the positioning, the movement of the officers, and everything else that you need to know.
The second interface for the on-ground police monitoring tool. The police officer are presented with an application where they can view the police station that they are allotted to, the address of that police station, below which the police officers can enter an alphanumeric code to join the bandobast. This is if the police officer is not in any current active bandobast. Then the police officers can also view the past bandobast that they have attended, like Lal Bagh Visarjan, Mumbai elections and Ganpati Visarjans on the different dates. They can also click on this card to view the more details about that bandobast event that the police officer had attended. The police officer can also see their profile where they have a name, rank, ID number, date of birth and blood group. These are all details that are available on the police officer's ID card. Then we have the statistics for that officer, like the number of bandobast they have attended, the hours that they have contributed to duty of the bandobast, the distances they have walked and the number of steps. So let's say we input a 6-digit alphanumeric code A6, B9 and C3 that is given to a police officer to join that particular bandobast event. After we click enter, we can see that the bandobast event is called the Lal Bagh Charaja Visarjan and we have an address for that. Below which is a map view. This denotes the police officer's subsector allotted duty. The subsector is marked with a perimeter with a red line, and this red line indicates the geofenced area. If a police officer is to leave this geofenced area of the red line, an alert is sent to the police officer's supervisors, denoting them that the police officer has left the sector of duty. They can also then view the past bandobast and their profile. At the bottom, we have a send SOS button. This is an emergency button that immediately sends an SOS signal to the supervisors. If we click on it, then we can see the emergency SOS is activated with a 3-second countdown. If they did press it accidentally, they can cancel out of it. At the top, the police officers will receive a notification at randomized time intervals. These notifications are to replace the roll call system that currently exists for the police officers deployed on bandobast duty. The notification is to grab the attention of the police officer and to make sure that they are attentive with their duty and also if they are in any trouble or not. The police officer can tap to respond to the roll call and then they have to swipe within 20 seconds. Failure to do so again sends an alert to the supervisors that there might be an issue leading to which the police officer has failed to produce the roll call. This is just a prototype of our solution and there are many more features that we wish to implement in our problem statement.